Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Lancer Tournament. In today's epic round, it's David Talk versus Topia.
What's taking you so long? Excuse me, Mr. David Talk?
Mind your own business, Exesian.
No, look, please. I just want to talk to you about something for about 5 seconds.
Give me one good reason. You have 5 seconds.
Well, you see... Okay, time's up.
Oh,
Are you alright? Yeah. Thanks. Don't worry about it. Sorry. My name's Ace. I'm a friend of Topia's.
Topia? You mean the guy with the mask?
Yeah, he's not very social around others from other dimensions. He's only really that friendly around others from the Xyz dimension, like me.
Xyz?
Oh, well, sorry about what happened to your dimension. Don't worry about it. There's no point in life if you're not going to move on. So, why did you want to talk to David Talk? He's not really the polite type, I'll say that much. Well, since he's facing Topia in the next round, I figured since he was from Fusion, he could try and convince him that Fusions weren't all that bad. Though, considering his attitude, that was probably a bad idea. Yeah, Topia's one of those who never really forgave Fusion for everything they did. Though, I can't see why after what they did to him during the war. Well, what did happen to him? Well, you see...
It was a while back during the war. We were already in a tight spot after the fusion dimension invaded one of our homes. Topia and I's parents knew each other before the war, but when fusion invaded, Topia's parents were murdered in front of him in cold blood. I managed to get away, but Topia, along with other kids, were captured by a fusion soldier. Topia was then taken to a concentration camp for Exesians in the fusion dimension. Not only was he tortured, but in battle he was used as bait to lure other Exesians to be captured or even killed. This one time he even denied orders, and that cost him his hand. After the war, me, Topia, and other kids who lost their families were transported to the Heartland Dojo where we were taken care of. But Topia still hasn't forgotten everything that happened to him.
That's horrible. Yeah. Ever since then, Topia has hated Fusions and has never been able to forgive them. They put him through hell and back, and I don't know anymore. I just tried to convince him to forget about the past and move on, but he's clearly not having any of it. You know what, Ace? If I have a dual Topia in this tournament, I'll try to make him see. Wait, really? Yeah. If he continues down this path, he might end up injuring other Exesians, and not just Fusions, so... yeah, I'll see what I can do. Oh, thank you. You don't know how thankful I am for coming across you. Don't mention it. Interesting. I wonder...
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the next epic round to begin.
In this corner, we've got the fusionist, David Talk. And in this corner, we've got the Exesian, Topia.
Of course they'd use this place.
So you're the unfortunate one I have to crush today. Well, let's get the warning speeches out of the way. So, surrender now, or you won't.
Save the speech. A fusionist such as yourself does not deserve any mercy. let alone the right to give me any mercy.
Oh, you're that type. Very well then. Get your game on. I will make the first move. Draw 5 cards. I'll start by playing the spell card Clock Tuning, by sending one Clockwork monster from my hand or deck to the grave. I draw 2 cards. Then I will summon Clockwork Turtle and play the spell card Machine Duplication to dupe it from 1 to 3. Then I'll play the spell card Polymerization to fuse 2 of them together. I fusion summon. Come forth, Clockwork Cannon. I will activate Clockwork Cannon's ability, which allows it to gain some power for every Clockwork monsters in my graveyard. And now, thanks to Clockwork Turtle, I'm allowed to draw 1 card for each turtle used for a fusion material. Now I will play Clockwork Polymer. This spell card lets me special summon another Clockwork monster from my deck. Come forth, Clockwork Gadget! And with its ability, I'm allowed to add another Clockwork monster to my hand. And I can also use Clockwork Polymer to fuse Gadget with the Clockwork Turtle on my field. I fusion summon. Come forth, Clockwork Fortress! Clockwork Turtle lets me draw 1 card, and I set 1 card face down. It's your turn, Exesian. It's my turn. Draw. I'll start by activating this monster effect. By negating the effect of your Clockwork Cannon, I am allowed to special summon from my hand Cryo of the Magic Hunters. Wait, negated? Next, I'll normal summon Pyro of the Magic Hunters from my hand. And I'll activate Pyro's special ability. I can increase or decrease the level of 1 Magic Hunter monster I control. I'll use Pyro's effect to decrease its own level by 1. Wait, you're not going for One for All Dragon? Not quite. Now with these 2 monsters, I build the Overlay Network. I Exceed Summon, rank 3, Blossom of the Magic Hunters. Why bother with that monster? It's mostly not as strong as mine. Not quite. I activate from my hand the equip spell M Hunter Wand. With this equip spell, Blossom gains 1000 attack points. Oh, that's why. Well, I'll activate Clockwork Fortress's special ability. By changing this monster's battle position, I can negate your spell card. I'll counter with Blossom's effect. By discarding 1 overlay unit, this monster can negate any card effect that would negate or destroy. Then, it banishes the card that does so. So now your Clockwork Fortress is banished. Wait, what? No! How dare you get rid of my Clockwork Fortress! Now, Blossom, go! Attack Clockwork Cannon! Wrong! I activate my trap card, Clockwork Collection! With this trap, I can tribute my Clockwork Cannon and draw 2 cards. But since Cannon's a fusion monster, I'm allowed to draw 3 instead. What does that matter? You're taking a direct attack. So I can now activate the effect of Clockwork Turtle. Since I have no monsters when you conduct an attack, I can summon it from my graveyard and end your battle phase. I can't believe that first turn was so easy to counter. You know, it's no wonder Draco said that you have no idea what's coming in this tournament. You know about that? How? Oh yes, I've been listening in. I do have a remarkably good ear after all. Why, you little... How dare you accuse me? I will break you! Now, during my second main phase, I can activate the effect of M Hunter Wand. By destroying it, if it's equipped to a Magic Hunter Exceed monster, I can draw 2 cards. I'll place 1 face down and end my turn. Draw! Now, from my hand, I will activate the spell card Double Summon. Now I can normal summon twice this turn. And I play the spell card Fusion Recovery on top of that, letting me add my Clockwork Gadget and Polymerization to my hand. Now I summon Clockwork Gadget and use its effect to search out another Clockwork monster. And now I will play the spell card Polymerization to fuse Gadget and Turtle together. I fusion summon, come forth, Clockwork Catapult. And now I will summon Clockwork Knight and activate Clockwork Knight's effect. I draw one card, and if it's a Clockwork monster, I can perform a fusion summon. The monster I drew was indeed my Clockwork Butterfly, so now I can use it and Knight in order to fusion summon. I fusion summon, come forth, Clockwork Prince! And thanks to Butterfly, Clockwork Prince gains 1000 attack points, since it was used as fusion material. And now I will activate the effect of my Clockwork Catapult. You see, this monster can attack you directly, but since both fusion materials were Clockwork monsters, I am allowed to attack twice! Clockwork Catapult, attack! And now, attack again! Is that all you've got, vile fusionist? I've been through far worse. Continue your onslaught! And now that only leaves my Clockwork Prince to finish you off, Exesian! Go, Clockwork Prince! Now behold, I am your cure. Blossom of the Magic Hunters cannot be destroyed by battle. But you still take damage. Wrong. I activate my trap defense draw. I take no damage, and I get to draw one card. Damn it! Don't you see? Your fate is to be destroyed! Why don't you Exesians just accept that? Lie down and die! That's it. Reveal to the audience the anger that all of you Fusians share. Nothing but absolute chaos and destruction. Even though this is meant to be a hologram, this is what the very Exes dimension looked like after you invaded it. Fine, I set 2 cards and end my turn. It's my turn. Draw. I activate the spell card Rank Up Magic Terra Firma. Rank Up Magic? That's right. And with this spell card, I can take my Blossom of the Magic Hunters and rank it up by 1 rank, so long as the Exes monster it becomes is 1 rank higher and is the same type, but a different attribute. Now go! Rank up Exes Evolution! Come forth! Rank 4 Voltic of the Magic Hunters! You go from a worse monster to a not as bad monster. What is he gonna do? This is where you're wrong. I activate Voltic's special ability by using up 1 overlay unit until the end of my next turn. This monster can decrease the attack points of all of your monsters by 1000. What? Oh no! Then, Voltic gains 500 attack for every monster you control. Also, you can't activate spell or trap cards during the battle phase. Well, it doesn't matter. For as long as Clockwork Prince is on the field, Clockwork Catapult cannot be attacked. Voltic, attack Clockwork Prince! See what I mean? That is where you're wrong, Fusionist. Because now I can activate Voltic's other effect. This monster can attack all monsters you control. Oh no. Attack Clockwork Catapult! Voltic charge! Ugh! So, you've still got a few more life points. Clockwork Catapult lets me take only half the damage when it's destroyed by battle. I see. I'll set 1 card face down, and that will end my turn. Draw! I activate the trap card, Clockwork Rebirth! With this trap card, I'm allowed to bring back 2 Clockwork monsters from my graveyard or 2 Clockwork monsters from my hand, so long as I negate their effects. But that's fine by me, so I'll bring Clockwork Knight and Clockwork Gadget back from my graveyard. Then, I will special summon Clockwork Wyvern from my hand, since I have 2 Clockwork monsters. and I can use its effect to add a fusion spell to my hand so long as that fusion spell enlists a machine monster. And the spell I add is Power Bond! I activate Power Bond's effect and fuse all 3 of my monsters. I fusion summon level 8 Clockwork Dragon! Thanks to Power Bond, Clockwork Dragon's attack points are doubled. Now all that's left to do is attack. Go, Clockwork! Not so fast. I activate my trap card, Mirror Force. With this trap card, your monster's destroyed. Nice try. I activate Clockwork Dragon's ability by paying 500 of my life points. I can use its effect to activate a trap card from my hand. And the trap I'm playing is Clockwork Leap Back. With this trap card, I can negate your trap and gain 1,000 life points. No. Finally, you will see the truth. The truth that I am superior amongst all other duelists. There's a good reason why I am the top duelist of Phoenix University. And now you're about to see why. This duel is over. Now go, Clockwork Dragon! Attack and destroy his monster! Quantum Mayhem!